Hello, it's Sally. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be working on my quilt. What was I doing in the last video? I can't really remember. I think it was just placing everything, which I have now done. I know I had a gap there that's now sewn in. Just did there's a little flower doily, and I've just put a little bit of trim over the top of the raw edge on that. So that's all finished. I don't think I've done anything on the back yet. No. I'm going to just concentrate on my front first of all. So that's my back. I think I've chosen a piece, but I haven't done anything with it yet. So I'm kind of working on this at the moment. So I've done my initials, because I'm putting my family's initials on here. So I've put my husband's on, that's mine, and then I've still got the children's to do, but I'm doing it in every 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, is that about right? I can't remember. Anyway, every other one I'm doing that. So that's that. I've cut out the cloth there, because that's going to be the end edge of my quilt, and this one here, that's going to be folded over like that, and then it's going to, I've not cut this off because this is going to go down into panel number 6 eventually. I have chosen a doily here to attach. I may just have to pull it over slightly because it's just shy a little bit, but I think once it's turned over and pulled a little, it's on the bias there, so it has got a little bit of a stretch to it, so I should think that will be okay. I have attached my my teacup that I stitched along with Christine from Create and Craft with Christine. Now when I was doing, and I've also stitched on a lacy doily just there as well, just to give that a little bit more interest, because it was although it's a patterned fabric, it was quite a blank space, so I thought that would just go nicely there. And I've put on my little doily here. This was a gift from Christy at Sobits Christy. So that's that on there. Now this here, when I was stitching this on, I didn't realise that, I'd forgotten that there's gaps here, and you can actually see the, whatever it's called, wadding underneath. So what I have gone and done is I've got a little bit of ribbon here. So I'm going to go and see how it looks if I thread ribbon through it. And hopefully that will sort the problem out. So I'm just going to grab a needle and see what happens. Let me just pop that there. So, and because I've left the back off this, it's quite easy to stitch at the moment. So I'm going to be able to get a knot by doing that. Don't know whether it's big enough. I think I'll do a knot myself. It's not going to be seen, so it won't matter. Excuse me. Sorry, I've still got the end of my cough just hanging around, my cold just hanging around. It's much better, but it tends to linger for a little while. So I'm going to just come up here. And I'm not going to go back down into my wadding. I'm just going to feed this. In fact, I might use the blunt end of my needle. Just feed this in and out. Hopefully you can see that. Right, where's that not working? Let's try that again. Just get it started. It's just not the thickest of ribbons, so it should be okay. All right, just going to have to do a little bit at a time. I think it's just it's not liking being backed up. means it'll hide the underneath. What I'm going to do, ouch, I'm going to just find a bodkin with a blunt, oh that's not it, there's a blunt end, I think I've got one. I wonder if that will do it. Don't want it twisted either, I want it straight. Right, I don't know whether this is going to work or not. In fact, it's probably a bit too big. No, it's too big. After all that, I've got another one. I think that's got that there. I think that's one that's not got a point on it. I thought it had a point on it. Let's try this. Oh, that's too big, I think. Just heard the fabric creaking. No, I don't want to rip my fabric, that's too big. What's that one there? Right, this one should be just right. Oh, that's perfect. Feels much better. Let's try and keep it straight. So how are you all today? Hope you're all well. You're finding time to stitch. You're having a good weekend. Filming this on a Saturday morning. Just took the girls into town and left them there because they're going to do a bit of shopping. So I went in yesterday, so I didn't really want to go in again, but I'll go and pick them up later. And husband's gone to cut some wood, and my son's in bed because he had a late night last night, or early morning, shall we say, this morning. So he's still asleep. So I've got the house to myself again. Lucky me. It's nice and quiet here, so I thought I would come on, do a little bit of stitching. That's all twisted now, and just do a little bit of filming, just to get up on top of things. I seem to get to a stage where I think, right, I do need to film that now, so I can't do any more stitching on it. Stop myself from stitching. Oh dear, that's not doing very, I'm not doing very well with this one. It's all twisted now. I'm gonna have to take that out. Don't do so many lengths, I think. Yeah, so yeah, I get to a point where I think I need to stop stitching because I need to film. So that's what I'm kind of like here at the moment. So there we go, that's better. Just a few at a time. Slow and steady wins the race. It's a bit of a dull old day today here in the UK. Although it is November, so what can we expect? Not much really. Excuse me. Unravel that, maybe that's, I need do the twisting. I'm just going to do this one this one length. I'm not going to go down because I like how you can see the fabric underneath on that one. I'm not bothered about that one at all, it's just this one here. But, oops, all right. Oh, that's all straight. Just over to this one here. Or shall I leave it there? I think I'm going to leave it there actually. So what I'm going to do is I am going to come down now. Even though this is blunt, it's not going to go through. Let's just pop that away now. So thread back up the chenille needle. There, that one's gone through. Yeah, I'm just going to do some kind of a knot. If it'll let me. That's not going to let me. There we go. That's fine. And okay. Over there, pop that there, and that's done. That's just hidden the little bit of background wadding, so that's fine. Happy with that. Okay, so what I mentioned before that there's quite a big piece, blank piece here. I wanted to do something on that, so I've been looking through my my children's letters again, and I have picked out this one here. Just this design really I'm going to focus on, that Abby did. I've scanned it and I did it on that, but I think that's about the right size of that, isn't it? It's just slightly bigger, but I thought it was too small still, so I've gone and enlarged it again, which is that design there. So I am thinking that that's going to go on there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fit around it just so that I can see that it is the right size. Just get rid of that bit. So that's going to go on there. Just thought the colours kind of look nice. I might do it that way actually. I quite like it that way because it kind of follows that curve. So yeah, I think I'm going to do it that way. So that's going to go in there. I may even, I'm not sure yet, but I may even take a part and do all over. I'm not sure. And fill the rest in, because otherwise it's not going to be central, is it? Right, I'm going to start with that, but then I might do some more as well and kind of just take little arms of this and add to it. So first of all, what I'm going to do is get my tracing paper and just do a tracing of the curves that she's done and all the little pattern. she's used felt tip pens. Some of the lines are quite thick. But I'm not going to like portray all the thickness, because I think the thread will do that anyway once I start stitching it. I'm just doing the actual shape. That makes sense? So far I've only done the girls' stuff, but I will get on to Jack and Jamie's stuff as well, what they've drawn and what they've written. But this just seemed appropriate to fit into that little space with the colours. I wouldn't want anyone feeling left out and saying, oh, you've not done me any yet. Which is what it used to be like when they were younger. Not so much now, but you have to be quite diplomatic when you're a parent of a number of children. You wouldn't want any of them thinking that they're being left out. Where am I going now? Yellow. Just got the blue one left. Okay. That's not right. My arm's aching. I should have done this before I started, but hey-ho. Thought I was prepared because I did actually pick out my colours, which I don't usually do. I usually forget about that, but I remembered this time. There we go. Oh, right. I've still got to do the back of it. But what I will do, I'll just do a couple, and then I can do the rest off camera. Where does I can't even see where. What's that one? Right. Okay. So apart from that, they're all orange. Right. Let's turn that over. I'll do the orange one. And the question is, what stitches do I use? Do I couch? Which may be the easiest thing to do with all these spirals. Okay, so that's the orange one. Let's do the orange one first. Again, it's probably going to be quite difficult because this is already on my cloth, and I'm going to centralise this piece, and then I may do add-ons. It depends what it looks like. It might be okay, actually. I'm going to centralise it. Just checking that was the right way, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so let's try, and I don't know how this is going to go because of the wadding. It's making it a little bit soft. I wonder if I could put something underneath that actually, because I'm not. Yes, right. I'm going to get something to put underneath this. I need a book, or how much space have I got? Not that much space. Ah, there we go. Right. Pencil again. Right, I can see the first one that I did. I shouldn't have. It's about there. About there. Right. What's easier? That's green. Much better. There we go. That's so much easier. Putting a book underneath it. Just checking, I thought I might have missed something there, but I haven't. Sorry, I just thought I could feel something vibrating. I thought it was my phone, but it's not. Right, okie dokie, let's take that out. I'll use that later. I'm wondering, yeah, look at that. I'm going to be, right, I wonder if I've got a frame. Let me just find, I have got a frame. It's on another project. Let me just clip it off. I think it's going to be easier. It's a bit tight. There we go. I should have thought of a design. I'm going to try and remember to do the designs before I actually attach it to the quilt, because it's just so much easier to embroider. There you go, and then I can, yeah. Right, so that one was an orangey colour. So I'm thinking that one, oh, look at that. That's virtually perfect, isn't it? Look at that colour. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking, and that's the one we're doing. So I think this might be, yeah, a bit that I've already cut off. And, yeah, what, do I couch it or do I, what do I do? What have I done the others as? I can't remember, I think I did. That one, it was that one backstitch, that one was backstitch. How many have I done? I thought I'd done 2. Right, that one's a back stitch on a bit of couching as well. There was on that one. Where's the other one gone? There was another one. Was it on this side? Oh, I know why. Because it's on the other tablecloth, isn't it? That's why I can't find it, because I haven't attached it yet. Oh, do you know what? I don't know where it is. Oh. That's what I did, the other one. This is the back. And I did this in, what's that? I think it's a split back stitch. I only did it last week and I can't remember. You've got loads of projects on the go, you forget what you've been doing. Right, so still doesn't help me. I think I'm going to couch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another length of this. It's the same colour as my scissors as well. Yeah, let's couch. Right, so this is going to go in my chenille needle. I'm going to start here. And then with my other strand, I'm just going to use one strand. I may double it over to 2 strands. Yeah, I think I will. I need another needle. Just my cotton darner needle. I'm just going to double that up. Like that. Right, now I don't want this to get tangled. Then I'm just following the lines. What I'll do here is where the end is, where it curls round, that's going to go down there. Trying not to get it tangled. Let's put it over there. It's probably best not to have done that just yet, but yeah, I shouldn't have done it yet. Okay, but it has got a lovely little curve. Like that. So that's the first one then. Going to come up here, which is the next one. making sure that they don't get tangled. Okay, and then start on the next one. Again, just going up one side of the where I've drawn and going down the other side. Oops, I've lost my needle to couch it on. So up that side and then just down that side. Down. Like that. Go back up there. I'm not going to put it too tight because I just want to put another stitch. It's coming up through half of the thread, so I'm just going to try that again. Yeah, onto the side. And then down again. That can just be, yeah, it's fine. Okay, and then again. So I'm just going to go and stitch my way around all these in all my different colours that I've got. I've picked out some colours which I don't think that's one of them actually. That was too dark, so I've chosen the lighter orange. I don't know what that's off. So yeah, I've got that which is like a purpley blue. I've got that blue which I've used somewhere else on the quilt, so I'm trying to use the same blues just to keep it. Oh, there's two blues there, isn't there? Oh, there's that blue. I thought that was all one. Oh. Okay. I might keep it. So I don't know. Anyway, yellow. I've got the orange and the red, and I just need a pink. Oh no, there's the pink, and there's the green. Or I might use a different green because that's kind of a bluey green. So there are my threads anyway that I'm going to use. I'm going to carry on with that, and like I say, I'll see how it looks once I've done that design. But then what I might do is like take a portion. I like that. I love that one. I might take that and kind of put it here, or to even it out. I don't know. We'll see how it looks anyway. So for now, I'm going to leave it there, I think, and get on with that. And then I've still got to canthus stitch it all, which I'll not do on camera. I'll do that off camera as well, because it's just going to be a running stitch, and then I'll be ready to attach my back as well. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. So take care. Bye bye.